This week we've been talking about the fact that September is Hunger Action Month. We featured the Connecticut Food Bank and learned about the challenges many families in our state face each day, one of which is where their next meal is coming from. The Great American Milk Drive campaign is one way you can help provide a family in need a powerful nutritional boost. Actor Jesse Tyler Ferguson from ABC's Modern Family is getting behind the campaign. Take a look at this.
I think about, my mom. She would always tell me to drink your milk. It was one thing that I had to finish at the dinner table. And it really breaks my heart to know that a lot of families don't have the opportunity to tell their children to drink their milk. And it's something that we all should have to do. And so knowing that families are getting nutrients that they need specifically through milk it's great.
All right, and here to tell us more on how you could take part in the Great American Milk Drive is nutrition specialist Heidi Harkoff. Nice to have you here, Heidi.
Thank you.
So there's obviously a need year-round for food donations, but particularly milk. Tell me why this is in demand.
Well, milk is actually the most requested item by food banks across the country, but it's the one that's least likely to be donated for reasons you can imagine. It's highly perishable. It's not easy to put in a backpack for a kid who's taking food to school for food drive time. We're coming into that time of year. Also not easy. You can't just put it in the box in front of the supermarket. So it poses a lot of challenges.
And we all know the saying, milk does a body good, right? What are some of the nutritional values of having a glass of milk?
Each glass of milk has 9 essential nutrients, including protein. And there's a lot of talk about protein these days and how important it is. What I've brought with me is some of the foods that are readily available through a food bank. Food banks have really made tremendous progress over these last few years of being able to solicit more donations of foods that really help fuel a body, not just fill a belly. And these are foods that really fit into the government guidelines of My Plate. So here at breakfast, you can get a whole grain cereal from a food bank and fruit and juice. Lunch, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, carrots, tomatoes.
But you're missing the milk, right?
There's something missing in all of these
right?
meals, right? So simply adding a glass of milk to the cereal provides 9 extra nutrients. And for kids in the morning, this is a really important way for them to start their day because there's some grim statistics. 1 in 6 Americans are actually in food insecure households. And in Connecticut, it's even more grim than that. We have 1 in 5 children in Connecticut who go to bed hungry and
That's
don't
startling
know
because people think of Connecticut as one of the wealthier states in the nation, but still quite a need, right?
There is quite a need, and it's so important that kids start their day off well with a good breakfast, including cereal and milk and fruit. But can you imagine if you looked at a classroom of 20 children, what a large number are sitting there hungry, and it's really hard to concentrate and to focus on what you need to do when you're thinking about when am I going to have a chance to eat again.
That's right. So what is the Great American Milk Drive? How does it all work?
Well, it's a way to help Americans make it really easy to donate milk.
Okay.
So it's 1 click, 1 step, and you can donate 1 gallon of milk.
Wow.
All you need to do is text the word milk to 27722, or you can go to the website milklife.com/give. And what's really great about that is you can do that whenever you're sitting down and you're enjoying your cereal and milk in the morning. It's a great time to pull out the cell phone and to text away a gallon to family in need. And what's really super is that if you include your zip code when you do that, that milk donation will go directly to your community. It goes to the food bank in your area.
I mean, everyone has the phone right in front of them. It's not going to be too difficult to do. And I know this is a year-round program, but if we do it in September, there's a little bit more of an incentive.
That's right. For the rest of this month, during Hunger Action Month, if the state that gets the most donations will earn an extra 5,000 gallons from the milk companies across the country. And this program is a joint effort between Feeding America, the milk companies, and dairy farmers across the country, including our dairy farm families of Connecticut.
That's fantastic. Even more motivation there, right? Other than donating the milk, any other ways people can help out with food banks or food drives in their communities?
Well, I think they're always looking for volunteer support to organize the donations as they come in, and reaching out to our food banks here in Connecticut is a great way to find out what you can do to offer up your help. And certainly thinking about it next time you're in a supermarket and you're grabbing a gallon of milk, pull out the cell phone and text a gallon to. It could be your neighbor, your coworker, and it could be a child in one of your kids' classes.
It's true, you never know, right?
No, you don't.
Well, let's put the information up on the screen there. To learn more about the Great American Milk Drive, go to milklife.com/give or simply text the word milk to 27722. Pretty easy to do. Heidi, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
All right.